to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mountaineers offense comes onto the field first today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Missouri's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try it over the left side. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Great job by the pass rush up front. Third and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Makes the grab. It's Gallagher. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these third downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps the play going. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Off-play action on first down. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking for room, it's Hardy. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
West Virginia.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Grab near the marker. It's Gallagher. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way
think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Missouri 3.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Breaks into the open. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. On the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Use the play fake, now to throw. That one never had a chance, incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? He wants to throw it again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by a field goal over UCLA. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
First down, West Virginia.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback adapting. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
West Virginia.
Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. Got room at the 35. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down. Looking for more. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. On the run from inside his own 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big